I'm from Massachusetts in New England. I started growing daylilies 37 years ago. I had a daylily nursery there. 10 years ago, my English wife and I moved here, and I thought, my gosh, this is the land of passionate gardeners. Why not start growing daylilies here? So I bought this nursery and moved my daylily collection, and so I've been growing them ever since. Daylilies are called the perfect perennial in America, and they are just so easy to grow. With more than 75,000 registered varieties, there's a color, height, shape, size for every garden and for every gardener's taste. I've brought in varieties that I've seen in America and trialed them to see how they would do in the British climate. You can get blooms that are 7 inches. You've got ones with rounded edges. You get ones with crinkled edges, which is called the corduroy effect in daylily parlance. There are ones with deeper colors in the halo, which is in the center of the throat. So each one is unique and has its own winning and seductive attributes. This is outrageous Ramona, which is the kind of daylily that Americans go weak in the knees over. It's very large, 7.5 inches. It's not very tall, and it's not very shy. So there's nothing understated about it at all. And this is Alabama Jubilee, my personal favorite. And what I like about it is that it's a wonderful orange and red combination with corduroy ruffling along the edge. Yet while it's a strong color, there's a certain elegance to it. And this beauty is Daylight. British gardeners really seem to be drawn to it. Its thin petals, its luminous color is very attractive to people. It also has scent, which is very unusual for a daylily. These plants are called daylilies because each bud opens and the bloom only lasts a day. But an established clump, like the ones I'm deadheading here, have many, many buds and stems, and they will continue to bloom for 4 to 6 weeks. Deadheading certainly makes the plant look nicer. It really has no health benefit except these spent blossoms can fall over buds that haven't opened yet, and they can seal them shut and they won't get their chance in the sun. Daylilies' first prerequisite for thriving is sunshine. They can be grown in chalk, they can be grown in clay, they can be grown in sand. They're very easy with soils. They fit in everywhere. There's some gall midge damage. In America, I'd never seen the gall midge, and it's a nasty little bug that sets into the new buds in the spring and cause the buds to turn into pulp and never bloom. The best thing to do is to pick them off when you see them and destroy them. Don't put them in the compost and such, but destroy them. Interestingly, the midge seems to only affect the early blooming varieties. One of the wonderful things about daylilies is how well they go with other herbaceous plants. This Sammy Russell here, growing next to this phlomis, a plant that I never knew in America and yet have come to be quite fond of here. Even though the phlomis bloomed some time ago, its residual structure just sets off the daylilies wonderfully. They're very convivial plants. Not being fussy, they make friends quickly with most other herbaceous perennials. I feel so blessed to be here in the walled garden for 6 years and to bring my daylilies here. An American friend pointed out to me that the word paradise comes from the Persian for walled garden. So I'm here in paradise with my daylilies, and I am just a happy man.